home. A long time ago, human beings used to move from places to places, depending on the weather and where they can find food. Now, most of us live in one permanent place because it is more convenient. We have sturdier houses that can protect us from the weather, a refrigerator to store our food, and a bed to sleep on. Well, most people will call it a home, but is it really? According to the Oxford Dictionary, the definition of a house is a building for human habitation, especially one that is lived in by a family or a small group of people. Meanwhile, the Oxford definition of home is a place where one lives permanently, especially as a member of a family or a household. Even though both definitions are quite similar, definitions don't necessarily explain the whole aspect of the word. In our culture, people use the word house and home interchangeably, but what separates the two words are emotion. A house is a building where we eat and sleep, while a home is where we feel comfortable and secure. Knowing that home is a feeling, we can now conclude that we can find home anywhere we go. A perfect analogy between a house and a home would be an experiment performed by a psychologist named Harry Harlow. In his experiment, he separated baby monkeys from their biological mother right after birth and put them in a cage with two artificial mothers. One of them was a wired mother that was made out of metal, which felt cold and hard, but provided the baby monkey with food. A cloth mother, which was covered with comfy and soft cloth, but did not provide the monkey anything else. Surprisingly, when Harlow and his team exposed the monkey to a terrifying object, the monkey quickly dashed for the clothed mother. As you can see, the mother that only provided food and substance is like a house. On the other hand, the clothed mother symbolized comfort and security, just like a home. Not everyone immediately knows what, where, or who is their home. It might have been pre-assigned when we were young by our parents, but as we develop through life, it grows within us. The need and want of comfort and tranquility haunts us in the back of our minds. Of that feeling of comfort and security. However, because of that very definition, we are bound to be vulnerable, meaning we can easily be harmed by the very thing that we find comfortable and secured from. Although it might sound terrible, it doesn't compare to the emotion that home conveys. For me, I'm not originally from the United States. During the first 9 years of my life, I grew up in the Philippines, which makes the Philippines my hometown. I had to adapt to the condition and learn how to speak, write, and act again based on what a typical American would do. As the years passed by, I started to grow a connection through people, even though I'm in a country that is foreign to me. Everything just felt natural. This is when I figured out that once everything else has been taken down, the only thing that remains is comfort and our true self. In conclusion, home is not something physical, but rather a feeling of secure attachment and comfort. It varies from person to person and is important in developing healthy social relationships with one another. By having different individual experiences and circumstances, home also establishes a sense of identity. It lets us know what we find comfort in, what we can run to when we're in despair, and who we go to when we're in joy. Everybody has a home, and everybody has a story. Thank you.